What's up, guys? Today it's really nice outside. Actually, it's finally beneath 80 degrees in Florida. But today I'm going to be showing you in Google Analytics how to go ahead and add your own dashboard. Alright guys, so right here I've got the home page open on Google Analytics, and as you can see, you're able to see a lot of things right from the start, just going all the way down. But what do you do when you don't want to see all this stuff and you only want to see certain things? Well, yes, you could navigate and click on what you need and try and find it that way, but there's a much better way to do this, and I like this a lot. So if we come over to customization here and go to dashboards, this will allow us to create our own dashboard. It's pretty neat. You can, like I just said, create your dashboard, and you can pick what metrics you want to see, and you can actually have those metrics linked to certain sections in Google Analytics where you can drill down more on what those metrics are telling you. So let's start this off with a blank canvas right here, and let's just call it YouTube. Alright, so let's create dashboard. So right here the dashboard is pretty much created, but now we need to go ahead and add some of these widgets. So you can add a widget title, so I'm just gonna say, let's just do user report, something like that. You have these standard types of metrics, so you can see you've got like timelines, geomaps, tables, pies, bars, but we're just gonna leave it on this metric right here. So the first metric we're gonna add is, let's go for users. So we're gonna do new users, why not? So let's change this widget title to new user report actually. And you can filter this data, but we're not gonna really go ahead and filter any of the data because I don't want to filter it. I want to see all the new users that are coming up on Google Analytics. Now here you can link to different pages. So if I link to the audience active users, I will have this icon on my metric. See, you can click this button in the widget header to visit this link. So if we click on that in the header for this widget, this will take us to the audience and active users page. So that's pretty neat, quick way to navigate around Google Analytics. I quite like it. But let's go ahead and, instead of going through and adding different metrics and all of this, let's just go ahead and add this one widget for now. So when we hit save, you'll notice this report here, it's called YouTube. We have a widget right here, and it is called new user reports. So you see how it says go to report URL. If we click that, look, it just took us over here to our audience and active users. That is the link that we set up in that widget. So if we go back to the dashboards that we created and click on YouTube, if you want to go ahead and add more of these widgets, you can do so. You can add more segments. If you want to add a widget, it's right up here. But another thing that's neat with these dashboards, if you remember those reports that we set up before where we could email ourselves certain reports all the time, if we have a dashboard set up that we like, we can also click share, and we can share an object, share the template link, we can share in solutions gallery, but we can email this, and we can email this as a PDF however frequent we want. So let's do weekly. And I'm gonna do this on, let's just leave it on Mondays right now. And options, I'm gonna let this run for a month. And again, I'm just gonna send it to myself like we did before. And this is going to be, I'm gonna title this YouTube dashboard example. And it's as simple as that. And here we can put this in the body right here, and I'm just gonna hit send. So that's set up, and now every Monday I am going to get this dashboard emailed right into my inbox for an entire month. And like I told you, you can customize this dashboard as much as you want. And if you want to delete it, you can go ahead right here and delete the dashboard. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down below. If you like the content that I'm creating on this channel, go on over to my Patreon account at patreon.com/Zachary R. Newton, where you can help support this channel and help me create better videos every week. Before you go, take a look and see how nice it is outside though. It is just so nice outside today.